Anyways, it's not introducing this, but Kenny has sort of a list of some topics here. That's obviously it's not like we've revised it or anything. Honestly, but it's just your raw, honest opinion. So first of all, let me just put it out there. There is no data. I'm not bringing any statistics. If my statistic is wrong, everything. So let's.
Okay.
All right.
So let's get it started. This one, you guys are not even going to believe it. I have here that we have. Okay, let me just do it like this. We have more predictable features than a destructible one.
Yeah.
You don't get it.
I need to.
In the world that we're moving right now,
Yeah.
you can actually predict an average human life. Go to school.
I agree with the fact that
We have
that the future
of some
of
people.
an average person is predictable. Just a normal person,
We
like
have more predictable features.
yes,
You don't believe that?
it's much more
Okay.
predictable. Everything obviously boils down to or maybe your location and probably your let's say the tax bracket of your parents. Let me just put it that way. But still, regardless, even the rich and the average and the poor, many people's lives, like we're just looking at the person and having just a very brief, conversation, asking specific questions. You can predict. Obviously, not exactly. Nobody like there are so many, so many factors, obviously, but still, you can predict at least broadly, like not precisely, but in a broad manner, how someone's life will go. Now, obviously, there are many factors, like somebody can just die young. That's everything. But aside that, the systems that are put in place, there's the system that everybody is running with, and obviously there are some people that are, let's say, directing how people are living their lives, and there are people that are just like puppets that you think you are really making a decision, but realistically, we are not really making any decision. That's why I always say, like, I don't believe in the education system, because averagely, the education system is basically you paying back your parents' debts. That's just basically it. Because you are basically just paying your parents' debts, and your children are going to be paying your debts when you look at it on the broader picture. Because
on a commercial lens.
Yes, because now the way it is your parents went to school. They graduated. They got a job.
The average Nigerian parent, they did it.
I'm just saying. Let's say, okay, a parent that went to school.
Go to school.
My parents went to school.
My parents went to school. 3 of us.
Yeah, I want to use a statistic of 220 million people, plus or minus.
No, a lot of people don't actually even go to school.
Everyone in this compound.
No, actually, but no,
statistically,
there's a lot of people that don't go to school.
Yes. Okay, does that now not justify that predictableness in the future of some people?
The standard is using to make his point.
No, minus that,
I'm just saying.
Let's even say, okay, let's say your parents.
Literacy is crazy.
Let's say your parents
go to school.
Did not even go to school. Okay, let's put it that way. Let's say your parents did not even go to school, safe.
Yes.
Let's put it that way. Okay.
But if you start booming,
I just talk about, let's say your parents didn't even go to school, and then obviously they're just living an average life. And this is even for the tax bracket of people that are middle class, middle class, lower middle class, even higher middle class, to poor people, poverty people. I'm not insensitive, I'm just saying. But anyways, the truth of the matter is that most of their income is going to their children's education. And that's just the way it is.
And they're waiting for return on investment.
Waiting for return on investments.
They get a job.
Meanwhile, the person that's getting the return on investment is the government, because you too, as a child, if you live by the standard set, you go to school and you get a job, basically, one day you get children, and then a lot of the money that you are getting paid by your government or by your employer, you are using it to send your children to school just for them to get jobs too. So I don't believe in that system. But I'm not even going to talk about escaping the matrix, because that one, they always be like a person be. But in the broader picture, when you look at it, the systems that we set, there's many people. If you ask 10 average, let's just say average Nigerian parents, just ask them that, or as a child, go and meet them, meet your parents and say, you know what, I don't know, I don't want to go to school anymore. I don't want to go to university. The way like their reasoning is crazy. Like many of them are just, even if they don't necessarily believe in the course you haven't studied, they'll be like,
Yeah,
just
go
get
to
the
school,
certificate.
just get certificate.
Just get the certificate first. Like that's how they so much believe that certificate is important. Like
Without even knowing why.
nobody really knows why. Like
Just
somebody just say that at least just get the certificate first.
and
Just get the certificate first, and that's just it. So an average person is going to go to school, is going to graduate, is going to get a job, hopefully. That even like obviously most people will not even get their dream job. But eventually they will settle for something that pays the bills.
Yeah.
And then you will tell yourself, I'm just going to do this for 5 years and I'm going to get something better. But then 15 years down the line, you are still doing that because obviously there's really nothing out there. And many people, I don't know, this is something for another day or probably later today, but many people don't just know how to take risks. And then eventually you find out that you are 65 years old, you're about to retire from the job you don't really like. And that's just it. And that's just a loop because of the systems around already. Many people don't believe in risk taking. Like essentially, many parents don't believe in making it out of education. If most parents that end up probably supporting their children that went into endeavors outside school, they probably started supporting the child after the child became successful, not along the journey.
Yeah.
You
That's
get
nice though.
most a high percentage. You ask all these
Again, this is
successful
part of the statistics.
you ask successful, let's just say successful artists, whether musician or
Actually,
producer.
those unconventional jobs.
Yes, like their parents be like,
I never knew my mama
you can't
sponsor
make
my life now.
your mama believe in you now. Like say your mama knows they tell you say make you go to school, go to school. You say she know the
But she
spam
still dey
before.
help me now.
No, I'm just saying, I know it's not everybody, but
It's not everybody. I agree
but
with your statistics.
there's
Bro,
like most
Imagine
parents.
I say I won't start the play but now.
I even saw, I think it was, I don't know if it's on Twitter, I saw it.
My
Yeah,
United. Because you are
Yeah, okay,
Manchester
the
United.
edit.
I play 5 and then defender. They come.
I was saying, like, literally, as somebody was saying is that he was very good at it. He even had let's say, I won't say like an opportunity, but these days, if you are living in any country but Nigeria, you have like, it's like a privilege, honestly. So he had the privilege of like being in the UK, growing up in the UK, and then he was even playing for, I don't know, I know it was a Premier League academy. He was playing for them, and his Nigerian father said, never, never. I don't know what the man did to him. I think I don't even know. Maybe he said he will stop feeding him or so. He said something crazy like that.
That's story too.
And the man did not agree, and the boy just had to concur. And then it's the same father that was now like, if you see they play football, by this time you and Osimhen for they play for Nigeria, something like that.
The father should come on. Just need that, let me pray for him.
So many parents, because of that belief, that subconscious belief, that many children of many Gen Zs right now will still carry on to their children, because there are many people like our age mates that still believe, a very ridiculously large percentage that still believe that education is the key. That's still the mindset they will inculcate into their children, and that's just how it's going to be. An average person is, out of 10 people, 7, 8 will just go to school, graduate. Maybe one will get a job that they actually like, do it. While the remaining percentage will get a job they don't really like, but still are still in that 9 to 5, and then live a, just normal life, ends meet, what do you want to call it? Just keeping the wolf out of the out of the house kind of salary, and then that's just it.